First of all, thank you very much for your question, and thank you, organizers, definitely for organizing this amazing conference, and also UN Women for inviting us to participate from Georgia. The questions that was posed, definitely, I mean, when we're talking about the barriers and challenge across the globe for the women, of course, there are plenty of them, definitely. I mean, but we need to really segment ourselves, because each of the barriers has its own reason. So we need to really understand why there is a problem in this area. And definitely there are very different reasons of preventing women businesses, but let's now focus on innovative businesses only, not traditional businesses, but because from our perspective, we don't support the traditional business. Our agency is supporting innovative businesses, startups who are creating global scalable products. And you mentioned very interesting statistics that only 2.3% of venture financing goes to the women entrepreneurs. And first, we need to understand why this is happening. One of the reasons is that also investor side, venture investor side, is also dominated by the male. So decision maker for the investors are male. And even we as the agency, we have a problem finding, even from Silicon Valley, female venture investors. Because we are funding startups, 40 new startups per year, and etc. And we have International Venture Investment Committee coming in Georgia, and we have 5 judges, and all of them are male, because there are very few female venture investors, and they are overbooked. We cannot accommodate their timeline, and unfortunately, it was also in our investment committee, male investors. And also, we know definitely philosophy how investor is making decisions, especially in the innovation, especially now in 2022, because right now you barely see unique innovative ideas in any part of the world, and ideas are more or less the same, with something small, I would say, improvements in the business process or in the product, and etc. But you don't really see the cutting edge new technologies coming here. It's very rare that is happening right now, and in that sense, the decisions are not made in demo days or by the presentations the startup is happening, but in the networking. And unfortunately, because of the cultural barriers, I would say, which is the biggest barrier for the women, is that in the innovation field, most of the investment deals are happening when they play golf or tennis together, and etc. And it's usually, the males are playing together, females don't play, most of them don't play, unfortunately, the golf, but tennis, yes, and it's true, actually. In Silicon Valley, people are making decisions by the human relationship, not by the presentation, not by the merit, not how they think. Another aspect of the problem is that females also understand more problems for women, all around the world, and we can say that we have also lots of applications from definitely female founders, and we have also one of the best ones. For example, one of the best Georgian startups are founded by 3 women only. They don't have male founder, and they're one of the best. They just won in November 2nd in Portugal in Web Summit. They just won the whole competition. They became champion startup in the pitching competitions there in the Web Summit, where 60,000 people attended, and more than 150 startups participated from all around the world. But we do have some, but most of the also female entrepreneurs are targeting their innovative solution in the female world. That they understand the problem what women have around the world, and they target solution for them. But when they are pitching with the male investors, they don't understand whether there's a big problem, whether there's a market, and etc. So it's also a lot of the misunderstanding, and everything goes till that the biggest barrier that we have is the culture. Culture that we need to change. We need to change the stereotypes. Otherwise, it does not matter whether we will have quotas or etc. etc. We need to the fight against the biggest problem, which is how we think and how we actually look when females are pitching or they're creating the innovative startups. So this is from my standpoint. I will not talk what Gita is doing, maybe for the later stage. Yes.